Welcome back, my friends and fellow gamers. I'm Wrath, and let's get going here. We're back in Hellion today on Memorial Day, so if you haven't already, please say thank you to any veteran or active duty service member that you might know or might encounter today. Please, tell them that you respect them and the work that they do or the service that they've given. Anyway, so we're back in the game, and you'll notice that there's a lot of different things right now, and that's because between the last episode and this one, I ended up creating a bit of a game-breaking sort of problem, which was that when you remember in I think it was either episode 28 or 29, I think it was 29, I docked the airlock module to another airlock module, airlock side to airlock side. And what I didn't know was that that had created an error that had basically made it so that those two parts could no longer be undocked from each other ever. And so that was a huge problem. So now I went and I got mad. I basically nuked my game. I was like, okay, I'll just do a fresh start and warp back to my station and reclaim it and everything. But apparently the settings on that server, it deleted my station rapidly. So I ended up getting super pissed, and I was like, screw this. And I went and I took a break for a while, and I deleted that character off the server completely and was like, F it. And then I went and I found another server that's got, oh, shit. Okay. We're going to have problems. So what you're seeing here is that I'm trying to manage a bit of a problem. Sorry, I'm reading the chat of other people in the game. I went and I found a better server. Well, not a better server, a more populated server to go and do stuff with. And I went and I got, that you can see my base right there, and the docking port is right there. And I went and I got this command module early on. The problem is that on my life support, I'm out of nitrogen. And that wouldn't be such a big problem except for I don't have enough air to actually fill up all of the parts of the station that I need. Let's go ahead and turn that guy on so that we can filter the air here. So I need to find a way to squeeze out just a little bit more air, and I think that what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to depressurize this room on the end, the CQ module. I'm going to have to depressurize that for the time being so that I can pressurize the airlock so that I can get in and out. But this now means that our primary major thing that we need at this point is nitrogen, and tons of it. And so we've got to sort that out. So in the meantime, we're going to let this finish depressurizing because it'll give me plenty of air to work with. And then we'll need to go check resources, so we'll let that finish processing. I have found a number of weapons and rifles, along with 3 in the time frame that have been here, which is relatively short. Oh! There's some damage that I need to deal with here. So gotta stay proactive on the repairs here. I found a number of hacking tools, which are really, really going to be useful. I need to go back up and shut that door. One of the things is, of course, as I've been saying in my last video and in this video, Shut your damn doors and lock them. Even if you think you're in a safe place, there is nothing more foolish than not closing and locking your doors. So that is going to be our primary goal for this session. I have a little bit of prep work that I need to do before I get to that. So I'm going to do that off camera. And then we're going to get started by going out and looking for either some nitrates to mine, or we're going to look for maybe a station to raid. I don't think the station raiding will actually work out though. So we're probably going to need to go either to the fuel station or to the ship. Either way, we're going to need to... What the heck? Why did... Okay, the outpost has 15k of air? Okay, that was a glitch. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna go do my my working on all of this momentarily, and we will progress from there. So I'll be back in a little bit. All right, we're back, and I've been able to track down a fabrication module, which is one of the two modules left that we're still after. We could pick up a power supply module at some point, but that's not as much of a concern for me as just getting one of these. Ooh, that's scary. If you saw that explosion in the top right corner, that was a little bit terrifying. Let's ease back on the rotation. Obviously we're in the soup here, so we're trying to get through this as quick as we can before we take too much damage. And let's go ahead and back off of this just a little bit here. This, of course, is the fabrication module. And we need to find the... That's got to be the bottom of it. We need to find the docking port on this. There it is. Okay, there's the top. Whoa, 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 whoa. Down, 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 down. A little too much on the thrusters here. And now let's line this thing up here. We want to get this module and get out of here because this debris is just ripping us to hell. Let's pitch this around here. What? Okay, this is a problem. So fabrication module. can I not grab this? Is it too damaged? We're taking a beating out here. What is our trajectory here? Are we ever going to get clear of this? No, we're not. Okay, there's got to be a better... Run a scan. Okay, there's a cargo bay module over there. Okay, we're gonna have to settle for this cargo bay module. Because this is just not sustainable. I'm not sure what's going on with that fabrication module, but we can't keep... Oh, gotta get over to this here fast. 3, 2, 1. Oh, barely made that one. Oh, okay. So we're just gonna have to go and take this cargo bay module and be happy with that. I'm not sure why we weren't able to lock on to the fabrication module. It might just be that it's in that cloud and therefore it's getting blown to bits and it's too weak for us to pick up, maybe? Not sure. But in either case, we're going to go after this cargo bay module because that's the easier of the two here, because it's not permanently in the debris cloud. Okay. Oh, pardon me. And I think we're upside down in relation to this here. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Alright. So let's do a once over the top here and see if we can find the docking port. And then we'll take this home. We'll fix it up and then attach it. Alright, there's the thing right there. Roll this a little bit here. A little bit over that way. And match. Okay, docking camera. Roll this around, please. Yeah, that thing didn't even register that it had an anchor point, which is weird. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring this down and over to the right. And we'll rotate again just a little bit. There we go. That should give us a perfect lineup. Let's go a little harder down, just based on the angles that we're moving at here. Okay. Back that off so we get more of an angle here. And let's go ahead and start moving in closer. Reduce my vertical drift some more. Start reducing my horizontal drift. And bingo, we are locked on. Alright, so now to make this the quickest trip around, we're going to warp back to our home station. Wait, what? No, home station. Oh, not this crap again. Okay. So we're going to do a quick log out and log back in. Okay. Come back. Wow, that has jumped up. The server that I'm on is having some serious problems right now, and I'm not sure what the deal is. Okay, get back in. Home station. There we go. Warp to that. Reduce the speed till it's minimal. Initialize, and okay, target's down there in the bottom left. Bottom right, apparently. This thing can't make up its mind about directions. And we've only got 14 seconds here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Booyah. So that will give us a quick warp back, and that gets us one more of the components we need for our station. The final piece obviously being a fabrication module, though I do want to at some point add a power supply module to the mix. I know that that may not be viable in the current arrangement, so I may have to make some kind of concessions in order to get a get it so that the ship can actually land on the airlock, but also that I may need to go looking for like a T hallway component and put the fabricator and the cargo bay on that one spot so that they're just branched off there, and then put a power supply off of another point. So I mean, we could make it work. It's just, it feels like there's going to be a lot of ifs, ands, or buts involved with that, which is never any fun. Sorry for the yawn there. How long? Let's see here. We've got 11 minutes here. How long was the previous recording here? 6 minutes. So we're not doing too bad. We got another 10 minutes or so, 10 12 minutes of recording time. I try to keep these videos down to about 30 minutes just so that they're in reasonable bite-sized chunks. So let's go ahead and oh god, finally making some progress. Now the problem that I was having with the server was for whatever reason it was having like a 15-second delay between when you tried to do an action and when it would actually do it. So it's like, you know, you'd be like, oh, take off my helmet, or, you know, move something in my inventory, and it'd be like, okay, now wait 10 to 15 seconds for that to actually happen. And it was a little bit of a pain in the ass. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to get that sorted out. And that is sort of the thing that you have to be ready for when it comes to doing work, not just on the experimental builds, but on the, I mean, it's more prevalent here on the experimental builds, but if you're going to play the game in its early access state, be prepared for that. There are bugs. I mean, there are bugs, and they're being worked on, and you know, it's not completely perfect. Okay. So it's detecting all of my station as various ships, which is like the sort of cheesy one-off tag of an object. So it's not actually a ship. Equalize our maneuver. And wow, we landed 13 kilometers off target. Oof. That's a hell of a landing. Fortunately for me, I'm a fairly patient guy. We can go ahead and speed this up to a blistering 100. Let's go to 200 meters per second. Normally in the old ship I would use the hydrogen engine for this because it allows you to gain and lose speed very, very quickly. But I'll take this as best I can. So I need to think of a name for my station, although I'm thinking I'm probably just going to tag it as, you know, Wrath9 YouTube, just so people know to maybe go look at my channel if they ever actually see this thing. But since I've parked it in a really odd place, the chances of somebody actually finding it are pretty mathematically low. But that doesn't mean I don't lock my doors, folks. Always lock your doors. Can't say it enough. Alright, time to start bleeding off some of this speed here. We're at 1.6 kilometers and we are cruising for a bruising here. Let's realign. Whoa, 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 too fast, too fast, too fast. Ooh, and slow that down. That is what impatience gets you. I just burned a whole bunch of extra fuel for no stinking reason. Overshot that like a crazy man. Alright, let's zero this out here. That could have been horribly bad. I could have smashed into my station without even thinking about it. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to do a new piloting guide for the new interfaces, just so that you have a general idea of what I'm talking about when I'm maneuvering and I'm talking about zeroing stuff out. Alright, let's get a little closer here. Get a little closer, get a little closer. Don't mind me, you stupid piece of shit. Okay. Alright, So now let's bring this down in speed. And match to target. Match. 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 This is what I'm talking about. I'm trying to do controls, but nothing is working. What the hell is going on? Stabilization's not working. Match isn't working. What the hell? Stabilize. Okay. Counter that roll. Do this old school. Counter that roll. Bring her up. And bring her over. Okay. And go. No, no, I can't do that. I forgot. I rely too heavily on that stabilization. Alright, let's go into docking control here. And let's look at standard port, B port. Go ahead and... Oh, come on. Nothing's working. Okay. I may regret this server very badly because I've never had problems this bad with a server, and I think that somebody's screwing with the server or trying to hack it, I think. Because this is really weird behavior. Like suddenly all of the memory of the server is getting eaten up. See, look at this. See, it's not even allowing me to log out. Oh, there we go. Finally. I may have to go look for another server because this is ridiculous bullcrap. This server is like seriously jacked. First we couldn't grab the fabrication module, then we couldn't do whatever else. This is the most frustrating server I have ever been on. And we're basically running out of time now. Got another few minutes to try and dock this thing, and if that doesn't work, then I'm just gonna cut it and call it, and we'll see what's going on here. But I mean, these servers are seriously jacked. Is it my connection speed or something? Let's see, what's my speed? getting 1 gigabit per second, so it's not me. So oh, this is complete crap. So take a note, this particular server is a garbage fire piece of crap. And don't play on it, because you're just going to get this kind of bullshit. I'm wondering if the server is getting attacked or something. I mean, that's possible. Somebody got mad and decided to throw a bunch of a whining hissy fit, maybe? No. Okay. Hasn't finished loading in yet. Will it ever? Nope, it's going to take a while. Okay, helmet's on. Just told it to turn the helmet, take the helmet off. Let's see how long that takes. 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000. Wow, a 6-second frickin' delay. Congratulations, this is the worst server ever on the planet. Okay. And now that the station is 1.8 kilometers away, we still at least have our module attached. So we've got that going for us. Oops, stabilization works again. Yay! Something that's supposed to work all the time works again. And we'll just set it 7 meters per second, because I'm not gonna, with the way that this system is shitting the bed, I am not gonna take any chances. But that's pretty much where we're gonna wrap up here for video length purposes. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. I'm going to try and get this thing docked and repaired. But with the way that this server is basically crapping the bed, we may have to relocate to another server yet again for more of the same bull crap. So until next time, I'm Wrath. I hope that you have enjoyed, and please leave a like if you haven't already subscribed. Please, it does help me work things out. I am trying to work on something for a 100 subscriber thank you, or as sort of like a thing for the people who've gotten me to 100 subscribers, even though we're already past that point by a fair margin here. But I'm trying to put it together, but it's taking a lot of time. Because it is a relatively big thing, and it is a community-based event, and it's intended to be like really long-term. So it's going to be a new series that I'm starting in a different game that's going to have a very strong community involvement element to it, and that it'll be slower number of episodes, but I'll be able to do something where you guys are able to have an actual impact on what's going on. So, and there will be factions for you to join and choose from, and it's gonna be great. So look for that in the future. It may take me a while because I've had several setbacks with it, and just putting everything together is a major pain in the butt. But until next time, I'm Wrath. and I will catch you on the flip side.